You better. Who you working at? You not working at Lucky. You wanted to be outside. CashApp. Go lay there. You better not. He not just to bully you. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. You could have been inside. You chose to be outside. Now you gonna be outside. Yeah. Ain't nobody even in the backyard. Don't be barking if ain't nobody. If ain't nobody there, don't bark. Now. You guys have to excuse me. When it comes to my grandbabies don't run me. And it's raining in California, and the youngest grandbaby, you know, wants to go outside and play. And I said, it's raining. And so Buddha is learning a lesson. He is fine. He's not getting soaking wet, but it is cold outside, and he's going to learn a lesson. You don't control me. I am your care provider. You don't control this. I take care of you. And yes, you protect me, but it's going to be a mutual respect thing. When I tell you to be still and calm down and get warm and relax, that's what I mean. But, sometimes, children, and the dog is not a child, but uh, how should I say, young puppies have to learn the hard way sometimes. Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. Enough of me sharing what's going on. Uh, I may have to stop because I will take a break and let Buddha back in. I'm not going to let Buddha be out there that long, but just, I got to hold my grounds. Moving forward, I hope all is well with everyone in the collective. I do want to make sure that you understand that this is not for entertainment purposes for those of you who believe in the spirituality and divination. Now, for those of you who don't, this is for entertainment purposes. And keep in mind, all I ask of you is that you don't force any channeled messages. Also, let me turn the background music down. I ask that you do not force any channel messages. That's all I ask of you. So this is going to be an all sign reading. I think I started the introduction at 1400. So I will timestamp everything. Let me see. Session started at 14 minutes. If you need to go get something warm to drink, this is the time to go ahead and do so. But also keep in mind that this reading will be available to you. So it's not like you're missing out on anything, okay? You will have access to this. So if you are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. May you find the clarity, confirmation, understanding that you seek or need. Make sure you subscribe so you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. If you hear any static, I do apologize. Um, I will work on trying to find a new mic. Um, and I'm not going to purchase one right away. I have to make sure I find one that works for me so that I can show up for you and serve you the best way that I can. So, if you are returning, welcome back. May you find the clarity and confirmation and understanding that you seek or need. My earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, welcome and welcome back. My water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, welcome and welcome back. My fire signs, Libra, Aries, Libra, Aries, and Sagittarius, welcome and welcome back. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, welcome and welcome back. All right. Let's see. Okay. So this session consists of, we're going to look into what you are currently clinging on to. I'm going to start off with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I am going to go in that order. I'm going to type it in the chat so I can keep track of um, everything. So I'm going to start off with earth signs. Earth signs. Taurus,
Virgo, and Capricorn. Capricorn, I hope you don't think I'm picking on you. That's just the way it's coming off. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. Uh, so, Taurus, you're starting at 19. All right. All right. What is my Taurus currently clinging on to? Just one moment, Taurus. I know I said we're starting at 1900. We're going to have to fix that. Let me delete that. I need to light an incense, Salepantos, Palisantos, Palasantos. That's what I need to light. All right. Just one moment. Because if it's something that you're clinging on to that is not healthy, we need to assist. We need to assist you with um, removing that energy that obviously you're having difficulties with removing because you're clinging on to it. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? All right. So for those of you, also if you find yourself feeling like energy is connected to you and you are not happy with that energy, a low vibrational energy or energy that makes you definitely it's a good investment to invest in Palo Santo, and that is a wood. I'm using one that has incense. That's basically the wood has been broken down into incense, and definitely use that. Okay. I wish I had. Normally, I have the sticks, but I don't have any on me. It's a little piece of wood, and it kind of looks like this. Okay. So if you ever see someone burning Palio Santo, if I'm saying it, Pala, pa, anyway, if I'm saying it incorrectly, that is not the intention. I feel like I am saying it correctly, but yeah. Let's go ahead. Clear out the energies for Earth signs in regards to what they are clinging on to. Um, thank you. Where's a lighter? Here it is. Okay. Clear out the energies for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, in regards to what is they're currently clinging onto or what is currently clinging on to them. Thank you. And this is a moment, earth sign, to be present and releasing and setting good, clean intentions. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. So, Taurus, we're going to see what messages come out for you first, if that is okay with you. And following you, Taurus, will be Virgo, and following Virgo will be Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. So just be patient. All right. If I didn't share with you, it is raining in California. All right. Taurus. Tarot High Priestess Ruby, welcome back. And good morning to you as well. It's actually afternoon on my end, but good morning to you as well. Yes, it is raining. Okay. Oh, it's not in where you are? Nice. Is the sun shining or is it cloudy? Does it look like the rain's coming in? All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what's what are my Tauruses in the collective currently clinging on to. This could be past or current. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, what are my Tauruses, my earth signs, clinging on to? What are my Tauruses clinging on to? What is Taurus currently clinging on to? All right, Taurus. You're refusing to accept a boundary of someone that you consider your true love. And this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This could be someone that's dear to you, that is a family member. Okay. Um, and it just feels more so like a disturbance, my Taurus. If this is a family member, this family member is older than you, and what I call my elders, I call them elders, and I also call them seasoned saints. They are those who have seen and experienced things that we could not imagine. Okay. And it feels like this elder is stuck in their ways and they have not come to terms with accepting whether this is who you are or who you've become or what it is you want to do in life. And all you want is this elder's blessings. All you want is to be accepted. Others of you Tauruses, you don't want to have to choose between your true love and your loved one. And so there's complications here, and it feels like your true love is on one end and your this elder, which is also your true love, is on the other end. This could be a parent figure, this could be a grandparent, and this could just be, someone, a guardian who raised you, or this is a family member that you are close to, very, very close to, and you highly respect them despite of their difficulties of being stubborn and biased to a certain degree. And it just feels like you've accepted this is the way things are. Okay. um what's confusing here is 1 minute this elder, is wanting to, you know, they engage with your true love, but it just feels like it's short lived. It's kind of like, say, if there's a gathering and it's kind of like being forced to be cordial are constantly making amends, but then it goes back to the same old way. So there's constantly turning over a new leaf, but the experience of it's not longevity. It's kind of like, it's like, Taurus, I'm gonna apologize. I'm putting you and my loved one together because my loved one wants to make amends with you, and it feels like this is just a control mechanism of my loved one, which is my elder, of them getting their way. And I know that by the end of the day, they're going to go back to their old ways. But just in the moment, I'm just going to accept that my loved one is putting forth the effort to getting to know my true love, are making amends with my true love, are not judging my true love. Some of you, this has to do with your sexuality. What you are clinging on to is the respect for your elders. But as much as you want to move forward in life, you're being held back. So what you need to be aware of is you being able to live to the fullest. You're not living to your fullest because you're respecting your elder, but you're not accepting that your elder has lived their life and they're still living their life and they're controlling the situation and you. The situation when it comes to boundaries, my Taurus, um, they're, you know, it's small steps, it's small progress, but it's not enough. And it feels like you're tired of, at this point, you're just accepting your elder for who they are. So you're clinging on to the hopes that one day that, whether this is being accepted of your sexuality, who you are, the choices that you make in life, or your whoever it is that you are currently in a relationship with. The problem is your elder loved one gets their way again. Some of you, it doesn't have to do with either one of them. You just want them to respect you as an adult. You want to be treated as an adult and not a child. But it's been happening for such a long time that that's just the way it is. Any advice, words of advice for this for Taurus, please? Yeah. I really feel like it could be something for a majority of you Tauruses. It could be in regards to your sexuality, right? Because I'm hearing that song by Janet Jackson. That's the way love goes. Ooh, that's the way love goes. And I remember that video. That video was very sensual, very sensual, and it consists of more than one person in a tight space. What is the words of advice for Taurus, please? I'm proud. I will say this, Taurus. I'm proud of you because we live in times now where elders are not respected anymore, especially our elders who are biased and they're stuck in their ways. So I'm kind of I am happy. I salute you for your patience with your loved one. And I see that if you are, for my Tauruses that are in a romantic relationship, you definitely have a trooper that definitely loves you and respects you and your family member, our family in general. You definitely have someone who is a great confidant and someone that's a great support system for you. It shows that they have been there through thick and thin, and it doesn't feel like it doesn't. Your family or your loved one can't push your true love away. They're in it for the long haul. What is the advice here for my Taurus? Change. Look at that. It's slow change, though. It's slow change. For some of you, if your loved one is on their deathbed, they're going to ask for your forgiveness. You will get your closure. You will get your closure. All right. I love you, Taurus. Let's go ahead and we're going to move on to bottom. Look at that. See, bottom of the deck is forgiveness. All right. Okay. Who's next? Cancer, not Cancer. Cancer. Why am I? Cancer has to, the matters of the heart. Oh, just FYI, this loved one is the reason why they're getting that closure before they pass on is because in order for them to protect you when they go to the upper room, they have to have that closure to be able to come back in the spirit realm to be your spiritual protector. Okay, that's what they're asking for. And moving forward, that's a sensitive subject. All right, so next is I was about to start crying. Who's next? Virgo. So Virgo, let's go ahead and start you next. All right, Virgo. What is my Virgo clinging on to at this time? Virgo, please do not force any messages. That's all I ask of you. What is Virgo clinging on to? All right, Virgo. You have barrier intense here, which is the challenge. Just one moment. You have confusion here. Telepathy, honor, universe, and love. Okay. Cupid, boundaries. Confusion is in reverse, so this means you are aware, you're in your right mind, you're not confused. Confusion is not of God. Okay, so that's good news as a side note. You have Cupid and boundaries here. This is giving me a why me, a why me. You have telepathy, honor, universe, and love. Oh, this is not a good spread. And the reason why I say this is not a good spread, this is I'm talking to a Virgo where it's hard for you to move on. A you have someone who passed away. They were not unalive. This is someone that passed away from illness, some type of disease or something. So whoever you were in love with, and this was supposed to be someone that you thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with, unfortunately passed away from some type of disease and illness. You don't have any issues with intents and barriers here. You don't have any issues here when it comes to being attractive and being able to experience new relationships. Is just you're not showing up for your relationships, your full potential in the relationships, because you have not healed and got over the love of your life who passed on. You can't, it's like you look for them in other people, and when you realize it's not them, you close up, and people don't get to experience who you are, Virgo. It's like, we get the end of the stick. And so what you're attached to, Virgo, whether you want to admit it or not, you're attached to you feel like you are being cursed, or you're being disciplined in a way by losing your love of your life. And it feels like you keep praying for your love of your life to appear in people. And I see that this person does come to you every now and then in your dream state. Or you are doing some type of divination to communicate with this love of your life that passed away. I do see a Virgo, you get upset with Cupid and boundaries when a new connection presents itself. And they have the qualities of your past love of your life. But once you realize that it's not them, it's all bad. It's kind of like I see you showing up for people, right? But it's more than one. It is player energy with this intent. And I don't feel like it's intentional. It's your survival mechanism, searching for the love of your life. And you won't accept that your love of your life has passed on. What is advice do you have for Virgo, please? I do see someone's love of their life coming in the form of a newborn child, but you're not going to experience them. It's like you get to raise them. I don't know how to explain that to you. Comes in back into your life through a newborn child. What you don't see is purpose and honesty. You're being asked, Virgo, all of the qualities that your love of your life had. You're being asked to use those qualities, and that's going to help you heal. It's going to create a safe space where you will no longer go on the search anymore. You'll then you'll have that closure. And I do see that, that becomes the key, that closure becomes the key, and no one will have access to your heart because now you have your closure. So my condolences to you. It is what it is. There's a Virgo here who's only going to be in love with one person. That's just what that is. And you're holding on very tight to it. And once you have that closure, it's like I hear the lock and the key that is a harness over your heart. And it's like it clicks and it locks. And now you have your closure and you're able to live again, but you don't have any intentions of settling down. Moving forward, please don't force any of the channel messages. Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what messages come out for you. All right, Capricorn. And again, the Virgo, my condolences. Let's see, Capricorn. What is Capricorn, my earth sign, clinging on to? What is Capricorn clinging on to? I need to shuffle this deck good, Capricorn. What is Capricorn clinging on to? And you listen, I want to tell you, collective, if that's okay with you. So it's raining in California on my end, and I know Tarot High Priestess Ruby said it's not raining where she is, but she's in California too. But it's raining over here, right? And it's nippy and it's cold. Let me tell you guys some news. It's not good news, and I hope that they get better. You know that song, "It Never Rains in Southern California." Um, I believe his name is Dwayne. He is currently in critical condition. Tony is in the hospital. So may he have strength and pull through. Just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, Capricorn. What is Capricorn clinging on to? All right. What you don't see is that you're opening up, and you'll be happy that you did, Capricorn. Allure past life emotions. Okay. Whoever you trusted in the past, I mean, like, it's giving me like what I'm about to say can make you uncomfortable. It's giving me like you fill in the blank of the person, but I'm gonna just be honest with you, Capricorn. It's kind of like the cousin that you trusted, like wholeheartedly. It was your best cousin. You could do. I mean, your heart brightens up when it's your best cousin. I mean, you ride or die. And all of a sudden, the day that you never thought that this person would take advantage of you, they did. And you haven't been the same since. You fill in the blank. If it's not a cousin, it's someone related to you. That's what I have right there. But what I see here in regards to the challenge and the outcome is that you will open up again and experience the greater things in life. Telepathy rekindle in time. Okay. Um, I don't see you having an issue with being present, Capricorn, but it's something you're trying to tap into someone, or you're trying to change something that happened in the past. You know that moment where you wish you can go back in hand of times. If you had one wish, you would go back into hands of time and make something better. All right. In pertaining to getting revenge, you're being asked not to go that route. All right. I understand you'll have moments where you get upset and you may want to be destructive, or you may want to cause some type of damage. Um, and I see you having control over that, but you have your moments, okay, with this illusion here. Admiration. So it doesn't feel like this is independent of admiration. It just feels like you need a lot of attention. You need a lot of tender TLC, a lot of tender lover and loving care. And that's something that you cling on to. So you go towards people who serve you TLC. So there's codependency, whether you want to accept it or not. There's toxicity if you're currently in a relationship, or you are yearning for a relationship that was toxic. Whoever this was showed you a lot of TLC, and you're ready to open up again, and you're ready to show whether this is you or a particular person or just life in general that you're ready to live again. So what you're clinging on to is an event that happened in the past that not being the same. And sometimes you have moments where you want to be destructive, or you may want to have revenge on the person that took advantage of you. Moving forward, when it comes to a twin flame connection, you think about this person. How can you make it right? But if you don't go that route of making things right, and pertaining to you being able to be open to what has happened to you, you get closure. All right, Capricorn, your message is very straight and direct to the point. What is the advice here for my Capricorn? Words of advice for Capricorn: fear and freedom. Booyah! Welcome to the new fool's journey. Ow, Capricorn. Yeah, it's really that spicy. Like, cool down, Capricorn. You know we know you the devil and all, but okay, Capricorn, I see you. It says with freedom, it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Confirmation. Boom. When it comes to fear, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Go on and speak life into your life, Capricorn. I love you. This is actually a good outcome. So I don't see you clinging on to this any longer. That's if you choose to go on the path of your new fool's journey. All right, Capricorn. So my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's go ahead and see what messages come out for you and pertaining to what you're clinging on to messages. All right, water signs. Hopefully my mic is not too loud. Just one moment. I'm having a delay with my my keystrokes. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it's going in that order: water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. All I ask is that you do not force any channeled messages. You may not resonate with any messages, and that does not mean that it's a bad thing. Some of you may be another zodiac sign and you resonate with Cancer placements. All right. Or you are dealing with a water sign. I'm starting off with Cancer. So, Cancer, we will start yours at 49. All right, Cancer. What is my Cancer, my water sign not currently, what is my Cancer clinging on to? Because this could be the past or our current. What is Cancer clinging on to? As much as I want to say currently, no, I don't know. What is Cancer clinging on to? My water sign, please. What is Cancer clinging on to? My water sign. Running from the boogeyman. Attract in reverse here. This is a monster. It's in reverse. Hold on. Acceleration. My tongue does not like me today. Acceleration and observe. It's all in your head. You're clinging on to a monster that's in your head. It's not there. So you have it's a trauma bond, right? It's a dark figure. You may feel like you see dark figures from your peripheral vision. Who am I talking to? Scorpio? Is this Scorpio? Who am I doing right now? I put 49. Cancer. Cancer, that's who I'm talking to. Or was I saying Scorpio? I'm not really for sure. You have attract in reverse. And when this came out as a side note, it was giving me the boogeyman. You can start living again today, Cancer. What's going on with Scorpio house? But you have to want to create the new beginning. Pay attention to who's in your life. Pay attention to who's showing up in your life. Pay attention to the people who are around you, how they make you feel. Because I feel like whatever this boogeyman or this eerie feeling, I feel like it's attached to someone else close to you. Now, I also see this, Cancer. However, the way you get your money, you know how that there's this saying, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. I don't see you dying by the sword, but I just feel like you have moments where you may want to rob somebody. I have to be honest with you. You have thoughts of taking from people. Purse, your mind is saying, if you see something shiny, your mind says, take it. So you may want to go get professional services, and I'm not taking this too lightly, or I'm not putting you in the hot seat. I feel like you know, you were taught, it's kind of like a survival mechanism. Like you know how to look at something from afar and say, oh, okay, that's worth something. So it feels like someone taught you to to survive. So I'm not going to say someone taught you to steal. Someone taught you how to survive. You know how people find cars and they get money for them? It's kind of like that. And it feels like the boogeyman or what you see on your peripherals. It's like, you know how they say you're looking behind your shoulder. You don't have to look behind your shoulder because it feels like you're not about that life anymore. And somebody that you know is, and it's the energies attached to them that are haunting you. So you can make the decision to remove that association. What's at the bottom of the deck? Moment. All right. You're not going to have to do anything. This person is going to walk away on their own. 8 of Cups energy. Let me show you what the 8 of Cups looks like, Cancer. So it looks like divine. Divine knows your heart, and divine is going to work on your behalf. You don't have to do anything. The situation is resolved. Here it is, 8 of Cups. Whoever this is that's bringing darkness and eerie energy around you, they basically, you're going to feel like, I don't know if they're going to ghost you. And this is someone that you're clinging on to the fact that whoever this is someone that you looked up to, and you're not the same person anymore. So you're clinging on to, you know, that good space that you and this person had, But unfortunately, this person is going to respect that you're not the same person anymore, and they're going to go about their life because you're not. I don't want to say you're not about that life no more. I'm just going to say you don't live that life anymore. So this person is going to remove themselves out of your life. And as much as you want to stop them to tell them not to leave, for those of you who get to experience to watch them leave, you're not going to say anything because you know that this is what's best. For those of you, whoever this is going to ghost you, and you're going to be clinging on to, wanting closure on why they left when you already know what the closure is. They're not supposed to be around you at this time. They're not a part of your story at this time. What is the advice? I thought it was Cancer because I was like, why do I hear Scorpio? I feel like I kept hearing Scorpio. What is the word of advice, please, for Cancer? Regret. So you're clinging on to not having that closure. For some of you, you're clinging on. The ones of you that are being ghosted or was ghosted. You're clinging on to not getting that closure, peace. Others of you, this is you experiencing watching the person walk away, and as much as you want to tell them to stay, it's the best thing to let them go. And you're being hard on yourself, like I should have said something. Okay. Bottom of the deck is fear. Go ahead and live your life. Go ahead and live your life. You're in the clear. This person is not coming back to do anything to you. You don't owe them anything. Basically, this is the peace. This person is not going to send anybody to hurt you or harm you. That was the closure. Leave it as that. If you ever get in a bind, do not call this person because then you will have to pay a debt. So you have a clean slate. Live your life, please. I love you. All right. Who's next? Scorpio. Scorpio. That was a hard spread to do, Cancer. Just to let you know, I love you, and that's a good thing because most people who are about that life, some people don't play about a penny. Okay. And especially when it comes to the street life, it's kind of like, no, you vowed into this. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. So you have somebody who sees a vision in you. So don't waste your life when let me leave it alone. Anyhow, who's next? Scorpio. I can't even see Scorpio. You are next. Scorpio. All right, 58. All right, what is Scorpio clinging on to? What is my Scorpio clinging on to? Scorpio, my water sign. Let me shuffle this deck. Is that okay with you? Let me shuffle. Listen, Scorpio, we was up all night to 3 o'clock in the morning doing the things you should know messages. And when I tell you, oh, what is Scorpio clinging on to? Oh, Scorpio, yours is very direct. What is it? Intense. All right. Listen, a part of, what song I'm hearing, Scorpio? Don't want to be a player no more. I think I found someone. I don't know all the words. Okay. But anywho, it just feels like it doesn't give me an addiction. It's just, you're not ready to let go of the player life. What else do you want me to tell you? Let me explain to you what a player looks like in the deck. The player is the page of something. What is no, it's a knight. The knight is the Knight of Wands? Is the Knight of Wands the player? Who is the player in the tarot deck? I think it's the knight. No, it's not the Knight of Wands. Who is it? Is it a page? A page of wands? Hold on, let me see. I gotta look. Is it the page of wands? Who is the player? Let me I'm trying to remember. Who is the player? I haven't really tapped into any players in a while. Uh let me see. The the page of wands. Hold on. The page of wands to um versus the Knight of Wands. Yep, it's the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the player, flirtatious, master, visionary leader, power of presence, commanding attention and notoriety. Yeah, it's a player energy. You're not ready to give up the player life because you like what comes with it. You like playing the game of lack so that you gain. So you like the benefits that come with this player energy. Okay. For some of you, you're not done creating more kids. So basically, if you're who I'm not no gender role here because anyone can make a baby nowadays. Whoever you are, you still want more children. So you're finding prospects to create more children. So the overall message that I have here is someone's not done being a player. And also I see that someone is, like, ugh. Mm-mm. I, I don't know what that is, but it's making me uncomfortable. What's the words of advice? You know how some things we just don't need to know. You have growth. See, yeah, it's. I'm gonna just say this: when it comes to advice, it's like it's time to mature and take care of family, especially if you got more than one baby mama or however you want to say it, you got more than one child. It's time to ground yourself so that you can, because when it comes to the future, are you going to be able to financially take care of these children, or are you going to put them in a situation where they end up in a system when they didn't ask for that? Now, I'm not judging anybody here. You have someone here who likes to use their phallic and they want more children. And then you have someone here who enjoys what comes with being a player. So it feels like if you're the person who's a player, and I know you're not going to like me, but I don't care. I have to show up and deliver the message. You can go back in tarot land and find a reader who's going to tell you what you want to hear. Moving forward, basically you like the gifts and the things that come with people who have children. And ain't this tax season? So it could be pulling that energy too. So for some of you, you guys find people who have children and you tell these people what they want to hear so you can get their tax money. That's what I see too. But some of I don't know if you're going to be forced with child support or whatever if you don't get it right, because you're going to lose food on your table. I see a table here. It has a hole in the middle. Something that's what you don't see. So what you're clinging on to is a type of greed, a greed of pleasure and material things. Look at that. Didn't I tell you not? It says failure. You have a right to make whatever it is right. So don't say I didn't say it. I love you. I'm not here to direct you in any wrong way or anything. Listen, the first thing that I tell you before we start this reading, I say don't force no messages. Moving forward, who next? Um, that part. Pisces. Pisces. All right, Pisces, we're going to go ahead and see what you're clinging on to. All right. 0405. I'll do that. All right. What is Pisces clinging on to? My water sign. What is Pisces clinging on to? What is Pisces clinging on to? Let me give y'all a little secret. I'm going to give you a little secret. I don't never do my taxes in the beginning of taxes. I wait until October. I'll watch everybody spend all their money. I let people do what they do. I don't allow no one to think that I'm flaunting or have any a bag on the side. I wait till October. You just wait. So if you're trying to figure out what you need to do, if you're always wasting your tax money, I don't know who you are, then you need to wait. And then in October, you'll know what it is you need to use your money for. Anyhow, moving forward. All right, Pisces. What is Pisces clinging on to? You have barrier went way over there. It's in reverse. Okay. So this is letting me know there's no boundaries here. You're clinging on to, I'm gonna just throw this out here. It's not careless, and I have to be honest. This is just, there's no limit. There's no fear. There's no rules. There's no boundaries. It's like today's a new day. It is what it is. Either it's the same old day, same routine. If something changes, it does. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad. There's no structure. So what this is, Pisces, is you're clinging on to no structure. There's no non-negotiables. There's no boundary. There's nothing. It's there's no direction. It's there's there it's I don't know what this is. What's the advice? I'm gonna be honest with the barriers here. This is an open book. It's an open book here. What's the words of advice here? Thank you. Success. You want change? You need order. You need a plan. You need non-negotiable. You need to set boundaries. You need to protect yourself. You need to, you know what I mean, have a plan. You know what I mean? Whether that's a task a week, a task a day, I don't know. But all I need is you have more success in life if you create order. Okay? I love you. All right. Fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. All right, Leo, we're going to go ahead and start yours and see what you're clinging on to. What is Leo clinging on to? Tarot High Priestess, don't not like me no more. No. But we all need order. I'm working on my non-negotiables. Hey, I'm keep it real with you. You know. Yes. Let me see. All right. What is Leo clinging on to? Rekindle, commitment, illusion, happy, twin flame, honor, feelings. Leo, come on. Leo, now this is the perfect storyline that you are clinging on to. You have feelings, honor. This person can be older than you, Leo. Okay. Are you like older? Are you just like older people? I don't know what this is. And pertaining to what you like. Okay. You have feelings, honor, 1111, happy, illusion. Okay. Commitment and rekindle. You are clinging on to a toxic relationship that shaped you. It's kind of like the player that teaches the player how to be a player. Okay. And it feels like this toxic connection is not currently happening. You're trying to resurrect this with someone else. You're trying to okay, let me slow down. Leo, my fire sign. A player taught you everything you know. Okay. And you fill in the blank of what that is. And I'm talking about all of the above. Everything. How to talk, how to walk, how to dress, how to whatever, how uh, everything. And it feels like you are trying to find your prospect that you could do the same thing to. But you are not successful at that at this time. So it feels like you are trying to resurrect an experience that happened in the past. And unfortunately, you're not being successful out of it. It's kind of like you're being blocked. It's kind of like divine is telling you, no, don't do that. Don't do no love spells because you don't have to. Everything that you have access as a musician to have a fulfillment of the desire that you seek, right? But what you're clinging on to is the past. You're clinging on to, and it's a soft subject, a sensitive subject, correction, Leo. When you're it's kind of like, how I'm talking to a Leo where like you ready to settle down. If you haven't already settled, if you've already settled down and you're married, that's not your person. It ain't. You know who your person is, Leo. And like I said, if you are married, your spouse is not your person and you know who your person is. And doing some type of love magic or love spell, divine is saying don't do that. Okay? And let me slow down. Now, there is a Leo here where a player taught you everything that you know how. They were a dark musician. You were not aware because you were innocent and you haven't been the same ever since. So there is a desire, some type of fulfillment that you're able to get your rocks off, and you haven't found anyone to fulfill that need. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And because of that, you're hard on yourself and you're asking divine for your innocence back. Whatever you've done in the past or whatever acts that you performed, sometimes you feel like you're not deserving, like divine won't answer your prayers, or divine doesn't see you, or divine doesn't give you, you know, access to this happy. It feels like it's in and out. The moment that you're happy is the moment that you go into this Pisces energy of this illusion, right? This fantasy world where you have to go find your next person because it's like something about timing is everything. Because the moment the in the past when it came to your innocence is the moment that this person who taught you everything you know, life has never been the same since. It's like it's being replayed with people over and over again. It's like waking up from a dream. Have you ever had a dream where you wake up in a dream and you wake up and you think you're actually woke, but you're still dreaming? And then you wake up and realize, like, I was dreaming the whole time? That's what this is. Leo, I ask that I call peace, and that the chains are broken mentally and physically. Thank you. What is the advice here for Leo? When it comes to your feelings, you're not all over the place when it comes to your feelings. I see you want a family here with honor. Family is very important to you, Leo. What is the advice? Doubt. Listen, you doubting true happiness, you have access to it. You stop doing love spell. Whatever this is, just stop. You don't have to. Ask for forgiveness. What else? Regret. See? Adversity. You love it. Oh, Leo. Leo, if you want more for this spread, this is becoming this is general, but it's like it's getting too personal. Anything else for Leo? Anything else? Guilt. You don't feel deserving. Leo, you are deserving. I love you. We got to move on. Who's next? Leo, Aries. Hold on. I don't want to mix these cards up. Aries. It's like you trying to sink me into that sinking place. No, Leo. Aries. Let's go ahead and see what you're clinging on to. Aries. All right. What is Aries clinging on to? I love you, Leo. You want to extend into that? Reach out to me. All right. What is Aries clinging on to? What is my Aries clinging on to? True love. Aries. What is wrong with you? Aries, you can't be that. You got a lot of heavy mass. I'm talking to Aries where you got heavy masculine energy. If you feel like if you show people that you're in love, that is like the ultimate torture. And why are you afraid, Aries, to share your true love? Why does it have to be a secret? Huh? Like, what is going on in your life to where you don't want to share your happiness with your family? It's like you're hiding your true love, and you like it. It's like you're disciplining a true love. Now I also see an Aries where you have a true love that's your true love, but your true love don't know that they are your true love. Like, for instance, Aries. In your head, you think I'm your true love, but I'm not aware that I'm your true love. And the fact that you're not talking to me, you think you're torturing me by not talking to you. But what you fail to realize, Aries, brace yourself, fair to realize is you're teaching me how to move on in life without you. So if you're thinking that you're torturing someone, putting someone on timeout, you thinking you're teaching them a lesson, you're not. You're teaching them to continue on, to move on with life without you. Your true love. Is that how you want to is that how you're training your true love, Aries? I'm being honest with you, because you think you're thinking you have someone on timeout, and you're thinking that ghosting someone is teaching them a lesson, and it's not. You're teaching the lesson that you're teaching them is to move on without you. Moving back to the other message of Aries, where you don't want to share your true love with your loved ones. Your family don't care. As long as the fact that they know that you're happy, you ain't hurting nobody's feelings. Aries, I don't know why I don't know what it is that you think that if you hurt someone's feelings or that you have the upper hand, that you get gratification out of that. And once you really come to realize that you're just hurting yourself, to actually really experience of sharing your true love, or who you could deemed as your true love. What's the advice here? In a relationship with the Sagittarius. Okay. What is the advice here? It's a lot of love here, I'll tell you that much. Gratitude. Yeah. Aries, you don't mean to, huh? I know. I mean, we all do darnest things, you know. We'll just call it love taps. This is how you do your love taps, Aries. You know, lesson, it's just love taps, but I'm just making you aware that if a person doesn't know that they're your true love and you're not talking to them, all you're teaching them is to move on without you. When it comes to your family and friends don't care who's your true love as long as you is happy. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Who was next? Aries. That was Aries. Um, Sagittarius. Okay, Sag. All right, Sagittarius. All right, in a relationship with a Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and see what you're clinging on to. All right. My Sagittarius is in the collective. What are you clinging on to? What are my Sagittarius is in the collective clinging on to? What are my Sagittarius is in the collective clinging on to? Oh, Sagittarius, I'm going to pull your spread and then I got to let my grandbaby back in the house. I done let Buddha, I've been trying to teach Buddha a lesson and Buddha been outside for minutes. Matter of fact, hold on. All right. It's clinging on to. Hold on, Sag. What is Sagittarius clinging on to? Thank you. All right, Sagittarius. This is your energy, fire energy. Just one moment.
You stop. Next time I tell you to stop. You hear me? Next time I tell you to be calm and stay inside, that's what I mean. I know you have fun outside too. I see you just out there. You don't be mad at him. You wanted to be outside. Lucky ain't did nothing. Now you calm down. Pat. Now you be nice to Lucky. You want to be outside. Don't nobody, it's cold outside. Don't nobody want to be outside with your crazy blood. You wild. You like to be outside? You go outside. You can't make nobody else go outside because you want to go outside.
Buddha was just having too much fun outside. And he was mad because he wanted Lucky to go outside. Lucky didn't want to go outside. Lucky said, man, it's cold outside. Buddy, you is not fit to come in here trying to think you running nothing. You wanted to go outside. Don't be mad at Lucky because he didn't want to go outside. Anywho, so you have this fire energy, Sagittarius, which is your energy. Acceleration is about, something. Every time I get this card, it gives me like turning the ignition, turning the key, putting the key in the ignition and churning it, right? So what I see here is Sagittarius, you're clinging on to something you started but didn't finish. Now, if this has to do with sexual engagement, I don't know if you're endowed or it's something to do with your phallic. For my Sagittarius that have a phallic, either you don't know how to keep it up, or you're trying to figure out how to have longevity. Like you're trying to gain more experience in using your phallic. I'd see that. Like you know how to start, but you don't know how to finish it. I don't know how to explain that. So it looks like you're clinging on to an illusion, but it's like in your mind, oh, you can get it down. But in reality, you haven't accepted that you need work in your sex game. Okay. It needs of improvement. And that's nothing to be embarrassed about, Sagittarius. Basically, just what this is you don't have a relationship with your phallic. You need to understand your phallic. So one of the best things that I can advise you is if you watch porn is not reality. Okay? And if you have a person that you're sexually involved with, porn, like if this is a porn, you are never going to be satisfied. You are putting expectations on someone who actually wants to be sexually involved or engaged with you. So you're having all of these fantasies in your head. So basically, you're treating your person like a whore, a slut. And that's not fair. Now, if you and your person decide to come to agreement to have these role plays, just understand, Sagittarius, you are never going to be satisfied. That will also open the doors for you of needing pleasure outside of the person that you're sexually involved with, because you're going to need those fantasies to be fulfilled. So when it comes to porn, you need to accept that that is not reality. And you need to create a genuine relationship with your phallic. Moving forward, when it comes to starting something and can't finish something, you're clinging on to the idea of knowing that you have a family, but you don't know how to show up for your family. You're in a rush, or this is you being in a rush to start a family, and it's like, slow down. Creating a family, that's once you create a child, you have to understand that no one I've been doing the same thing. You have to understand that a child does not ask to be here. Are you ready for that? What's at the bottom of the deck? Universe. Yeah, you divine timing. Stop rushing stuff. So you have a lot of fire energy. You could be hyperactive, like, it's just a lot of impulse energy. You're being asked to slow down. What's the advice for Sagittarius? Something flipped over. I thought something did. What advice do you have for Sagittarius here? And so what you don't see when it comes to advice is abundance is in reverse. Yeah, you need to slow down. All right. You need to slow down. And regards to the phallic situation, you will never be fulfilled. So basically, I have Sagittarius, we're clinging to an sexual addiction, porn addiction. It is what it is. Moving forward, let's go ahead. Who is next? We did earth signs, water, fire signs, air signs. All right, air signs. Aquarius, Pisces, and Libra. All right, Aquarius, we're going to start yours at 1:30, 1:31, so I can shuffle the deck. All right, Aquarius, what is Aquarius clinging on to? Look, don't make me uncomfortable. What is Aquarius and my Aquarius is in the collective clinging on to? What is Aquarius clinging on to? What are the Aquariuses in the collective clinging on to? Oh, goodness gracious. You have indication. Aquarius, as a side note, someone thinks you're lying. Or someone wants you to stop lying to yourself, Aquarius. All right. So Aquarius, off the bat, I see that you cling on to it's what you believe, and what you believe is what you believe, and what you say is what it is, and how it is, and this is how it's gonna be, and that's just that, and that's just it, and that's all. Case is closed. Aquarius, I understand why you like that, but you can't be like that with everybody, Aquarius. Some people are sensitive, Aquarius. You know, really, regardless if it's the truth or not. It feels like, Aquarius, you told somebody something and it happened. If it hasn't come to pass, it's getting ready to come to pass. And ooh, you can't believe it. You can't believe that the Aquarius is in the collective. The fact that you guys are humanitarians, that is one of your gifts that you can see in people. It's a gift of being a seer. So Aquarius, you are clinging on to that you are right. But what you are refusing to see here is that you are alone. I'm hearing that song, lost without you, can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Aquarius, were you supposed to tell somebody that you love them, or it's going to be too late, or it's already too late to tell somebody that you love them because they gone? What's at the bottom of the deck with my nosy self? Oh, it's deep. Aquarius, someone is projecting onto you. Stop clinging on the need to be. Stop clinging on the need to be right. You're right, but Aquarius, let somebody else be right for once. Just, if that's okay with you, just sometimes just allow someone else to have the moment. Okay, Aquarius? Rooms you walk in, it don't matter where you go, you have this humanitarian energy that is very commanding. You don't have to be demanding because your energy that you possess is already commanding. So Aquarius, work on allowing other people to have that command as well. Share it. Share, Aquarius. But in regards to someone, the Eight of Cups energy, someone leaving or moving, it's either going to happen or it has come to pass. And it just feels like you may have want closure and you ain't going to get it. For the most part, if you're wanting to know how this person feels, they got deep feelings for you. And, they pray for you and they hope that you don't forget them. But just know that wherever they're going, they're in the dark and it's cold. And whoever this is, hey, you too. Whoever this is, they will come in your ever beck and call. It's like someone is waiting for you to call them, Aquarius. That's your business, Aquarius. Okay. But moving forward, Aquarius, you're being asked to share. Okay. And when it comes to share, it means the commanding of presence. Allow other people to shine. I'm not telling you to dim your light, Aquarius. I'm telling you you're right, but allow someone else to be right for once. Is that okay, my love? Thank you. What is the advice here? Advice for Aquarius. Advice for my Aquarius. Aquarius, run away from your feelings. You're clinging on to someone that you allowed to get away, whoever you are. What you don't see is when it comes to advice, you're being asked to get out of your pride, and then all of that stuff will things will change on your behalf, Aquarius. So you're being asked to let go of pride. No one's not saying don't be prideful. It's just kind of like it's a type of pride where it's just like no one else exists but whatever. Like I said, you're right, Aquarius, but it's kind of like share. I don't know how to explain it to you, Aquarius. Share. Judgment. Now, if you don't want to share, I understand with this judgment here. The people who are wanting your attention, you may feel like they're not deserving of it. Okay, I get it. Case closed. I love you, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and move forward. You too. All right, who was next? Pisces. All right, Pisces. Let's see what you're clinging on to. I think that's going to be a wrap when it comes to the zodiac signs, right? Okay. All right, what is Pisces clinging on to? What is Pisces clinging on to? What is Pisces clinging on to? All right, Pisces, you have indication, moment. So you're in nostalgia, okay? You have a lot of Hey, you too. Pisces, you're in your own energy. You keep replaying whoever this is that walked away, or someone that you allowed to walk away. You didn't stop them. You have happy in reverse, connection in reverse, opening in reverse, and strength in reverse. This is not an end all be all. When this person was in your life, you weren't happy. There was no connection. You were not able to be yourself, and you were drained. So you need to reclaim yourself. Get yourself back together. Pisces, snap out of it. Come on, snap out of it, Pisces. This is the moment where it's kind of like, God, I thank you for getting me out of this situation. Pisces, snap out of it. What's at the bottom of the deck? Barrier. What you've been through does not define who you are. What you experience doesn't define who you are, but it definitely will build you up to this beautiful person that you are. Find ways around your obstacles to find happiness, Pisces. This experience is going to build you up. And now you're going to know how to protect yourself. Now you can identify this type of person that you don't need to experience again. Be happy that they're no longer in your life, or be happy that you watch this person leave. Don't stop them. Let them go. Divine is making a way for you to start a new life again. You've experienced a not good person, a person that that robbed you from your happiness, a person that it feels like this is a connection that happened too fast. It feels like a survival mechanism that went bad. Moving forward, what's the advice for Pisces? Like, you don't need that's going to drain you, Pisces. It's over. Accept that this is over and move on with your life. Accept this experience. It does not mean that you've done anything wrong. It means that the experience that you went through, you were not happy. And this connection made you feel less than. it's this connection basically closed you up to where now you have to find yourself. You got to rebuild yourself to regain your strength. Okay? And you will be successful at that. This experience is going to teach you to these barriers are boundaries. Okay? When it comes to your happiness, you will experience happiness. Now, you have free will to fall for the shenanigans again, but I have hope that you're not going to fall for a person like this again. You'll be able to identify someone who means you no good. So it's an ending of what you went through. Say bye-bye. Let it go. All right, Pisces. Okay, so I love you. Libra, let's go ahead and see what messages come out for you, my love. All right, Libra. We're going to see what you're clinging on to. Libra. What is Libra clinging on to? What are my Libras in the collective clinging on to? What are my Libras in the collective clinging on to? What are my Libras clinging on to? Make sure that you subscribe so that you're notified, because I will do, your individual what are you clinging on to messages instead of all earth signs together and all water and airs and fire signs together. I'm going to upload your individual zodiac, what are you clinging on to. We're going to really dive into that, okay? If you want to extend into that, all you have to do is reach out. What is my Libra clinging on to? You're clinging on to whether you want love or not. But you have to be open to it, Libra. 1 minute you want love, 1 minute you don't. What you're clinging on to the love that you deserve, but you have to be open to it. So it's kind of like in your darkest hour, you should be loving on yourself. You should be practicing self-care. You should be doing things to make you happy, doing things that you like to do, so that when love shows up and comes knocking at your door, okay, you'll know if it's real or not. You know what I mean? You'll know, but you have to be open. You have to be open to it. You need to make your prompt. What you need to cling on to, Libra, is a promise that you are always going to put yourself first and love yourself first. There's two promises there. You need to gain experience. So go on and take this love journey. Be open to it. Don't cling on to the idea, are you deserving of love, Libra? Yes, you are deserving of love. But first, are you willing to be committed to love on yourself first? So make that promise that you're going to be committed to loving yourself first and be open to experiencing love with people. Go on the love journey. Get on the love boat, Libra. Okay? Okay. What's the advice? What's the advice for my Libras? Who's about to get on the ship of of the love boat? The love boat, yeah. The love boat. Going once, going twice. There is no refunds. So when you get on this love boat, when you get on the ship of love, you are going to be disappointed somewhere. You're going to learn what you like and what you dislike. Okay, that's the process of love. Mm-hmm. What's the advice for my Libra? What is the word of advice for Libra? My Libras who's willing to get on a love boat. Adversity is in reverse. Love it. Love it. I love this. No longer woe. There's no more woe with me. There's no more in the past. There's no more of what I went through, what I experienced. This is you saying, yes, I'm going to go on the journey of love. And you understand that no one is perfect. And also what advice is, do not, I repeat, Libra, do not associate yourself with anyone who gives false promises. It's all action here, not just words, all action. So you overcome challenges. Now be open and enjoy this journey of love. Bring light into the situation when it comes to you being you loving on yourself and putting yourself first, Libra. That is going to be your navigation system. The light is going to shine on your pathway. So you'll always know which direction to go. Okay? All right. I love you. All right. So I think that's it. I think we did everybody. We did air signs. Let me make sure. So we have air signs here, fire signs, water signs, and earth signs. And we are done. What is the collective clinging on to? What is my collective currently clinging on to? Earth, air, fire, and water signs. What is my earth signs? Cupid. Everybody want love. Everybody, come on. Oh, I love you, collective. The collective, what you are currently clinging on to is you are clinging on to Cupid, hoping that Cupid shoots you with the bow and arrow. Oh my. And y'all know how I feel about that. I don't want to be shot by Cupid because who gonna help me get that bow and arrow out? I don't want to heal that wound on my own. No, thank you. I don't want no twin flame. But what I will say is I am open to love. Yes, I am. Moving forward, I'm love on myself first though. So collective, you are clinging on to Cupid here. And it says love is in the air when Cupid is around. Y'all is thirsty. What I tell y'all about being thirsty? Mm-mm. Don't be thirsty. You don't want to be poor. Loneliness. Don't just get on any don't basically, for those of you who are open to going on a twin flame journey, then go ahead forever. Keep clinging on to Cupid. Okay? Because the Cupid's journey is a twin flame journey. And the end resulting is you're going to be alone again. Because you're not going to want to face your own truth about yourself. That's what the twin flame journey is. So I have hope in the collective. I'm a part of the collective. And I just shared with you, I'm putting myself first. I'm loving on me. Okay. But I'm definitely going to experience love and be open, and just understand that people are not perfect. But I refuse to be lonely. No, 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 no. Like, no, 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 no. It says, I know that I am never alone. And you're not, you're part of the collective. But what I'm going to tell you, I don't want you to be reckless. Don't let Cupid shoot you with no bow and arrow, because the person that the bow and arrow possesses you to go towards, or possesses you to be open to whoever comes towards you. Because don't forget, the arrow is poison. Okay, it's a love spell. And when that love spell wears off, then that's where the awareness, you realize that that is not your person. Now, I'm a true believer that a twin flame can transfer into a divine connection. I do believe that, but that's once in a lifetime. I don't want you to get shot with a bow and arrow and have to pull that out on your own and then have to heal that wound on your own. I don't want you to go that route. That's just my opinion, collective. But it says the collective is clinging on to Cupid, to their twin flames. All right. Love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Until we meet again. And what is the outcome for the collective with this love oracle? With my nosy self. You know, when you get permission to do stuff and you just be so happy. And I just be so happy. Like, Yay. I sure want to know. What is the outcome for the collective? What you don't see. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Y'all getting on a love boat. Y'all saying Cupid, no thank you. I don't want to be lonely. Y'all is about to take the y'all getting on a love boat. Something about the love boat. Now, don't abandon ship now. I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Till we meet again.